Hey guys, this is Dr. Cardinal, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about shoulder health. So, I'm here in CrossFit BYB. We've got a pretty sweet facility, and all of our squat racks have my favorite thing in the world, crossover symmetry. When I had shoulder surgery, I cheated. I Googled the crossover symmetry workout, screenshotted it, bought the bands, and then created the own system myself. But here we have it, so we're pretty lucky. This is by far the best way to warm up your shoulder, because you're not only going to warm up your rotator cuff, but you're also going to start warming up your rhomboids, your upper back traps, and creating scapular stability and shoulder stability. A lot of people, when they get shoulder injuries, when they're doing bench, clean and jerk, snatches, whatever it may be, the rotator cuff isn't weak, it's just overpowered because the main prime mover groups aren't stabilizing, so then the rotator cuff has to try and handle massive weight. So our rotator cuff does well when our shoulders, rhomboids, pecs, lats, and everything else are also activated and can control the angle of the scapula throughout movement. So with this, it's quite nice because you can come back, you're on the cross, you can work through the different angles, and it eliminates the need to change your body angle to facilitate gravity. So what if you're in a gym that doesn't have this and you don't have bands accessible? Everyone goes to the typical bro warm-up, which is, hey guys, so you want to bench today? You want to hit some shoulders? Yeah, and then afterwards we get a sick bicep pump because I'm just doing curls. This does get some rotator cuff engagement, sure, but look, my elbows are flaring all over the place. Okay, tuck my elbows. Still, what are we resisting here? We're creating motion, and we're resisting the weight of the dumbbell or the plates in this case. But we're not really resisting gravity. When we're working out, everything we're resisting is against gravity. So, a better way to do this, if you want to warm up internal or external rotation, hinge, squeeze your shoulder blades back, and isometrically squeeze at the top, return to neutral, squeeze at the top, return to neutral. Promise you, you will feel way more engagement doing that. You'll have way better shoulder health. Next one. We see people doing this, people doing this. The problem is with just going through this range of motion, we should be able to go way down here. So if you want to do standing rotator cuff exercise like this, go through full range of motion. Or what you can do, again, with a little hinge, so we're going to let the weights free float, retract our scapula, row it up, rotate, bring it down, rotate. So now we've covered the two main ones that everyone likes to do. Boom, boom, hinge down, engage the rhomboids, create scapular control, and that way when you're benching, when you want scapular control, you'll have it. When you're doing overhead press and you want scapular control, you'll have it. If you don't warm it up, don't expect it to be there when you need it. Last one, this one's kind of a freebie. So we want to get a little more shoulder engagement, a little more trap engagement. So on this one, find a rack or something, or even still hinge for it, but this kind of helps create the mind-muscle connection into here because you're not worried so much about balancing. So I like to do Ys with one arm at a time. So I'm going to retract, depress my scapula, thumb up, Y, bring it down, relax. So you can do that with both hands at once, but I just find it difficult to feel each side engaging in the same manner. So you're going to retract, depress the scapula, bring it up, hold, bring it down, hold, and relax. You can do that with no weight, just your hands. Hold at the top, hold at the bottom, control the scapular rotation of protraction and retraction, and you will warm up better than if you're using plates and just doing this. Avoid shoulder injuries, get your bench up, get your press up. Hit me up with any questions. I'd love to answer them for you guys.